The foreign ministers of China, Pakistan, and Afghanistan have met informally in Beijing. The ministers agreed to promote the extension of the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor to Afghanistan, a key move under China's Belt and Road Initiative. Afghanistan and Pakistan have also agreed to send ambassadors to each other's countries as soon as possible. The ministers expressed a clear willingness to upgrade diplomatic relations and work to safeguard sovereignty, security, and national dignity. China has pledged to provide assistance in improving relations between Afghanistan and Pakistan. The countries have also agreed to hold a China-Afghanistan-Pakistan trilateral foreign ministers dialogue in Kabul soon. This informal meeting comes as the three sides look to expand regional cooperation on security, economic development, and infrastructure. We move on to North America. Tensions are rising between Washington and Beijing after China condemned the United States' new missile defense initiative. The Golden Dome, Beijing says the plan unveiled by President Donald Trump undermines global strategic stability and could trigger a new arms race. The Chinese foreign minister has called on the U.S. to abandon the system immediately, warning that space-based missile shield could disrupt the strategic balance that underpins global security. The Golden Dome, which aims to intercept missiles anywhere on Earth, even in space, has been allocated $25 billion in Trump's latest defense budget. The system will be run by U.S. Space Force and is set to be operational by the end of Trump's administration. The jury in Sean Diddy Combs' racketeering and sex trafficking trial has so far heard testimony from 10 witnesses. On May 20th, Combs' former personal assistant David James, who worked for Combs from 2007 to 2009, continued his testimony after first taking the stand on Monday afternoon. His testimony was followed by that of Regina Ventura, his ex-girlfriend Cassandra Cassie Ventura's mother, and exotic dancer Sheree Hayes. In his testimony, the former personal assistant described witnessing the music mogul use drugs. He shared his role in stocking hotel rooms for Combs, as well as being subjected to lie detector tests and an intimidating search. Regina Ventura, Cassie Ventura's mother, testified about visits with her daughter becoming less frequent when she started dating Combs. She also memorized her daughter's alleged abuse by taking photos of her condition in one instance, and took a home equity loan to pay Combs the $20,000 he requested from her because he was unhappy she was in a relationship with American rapper Kid Cudi. A male escort, Sheree Hayes, took the stand before the lunch break, outlining his role in creating a scene with Ventura for Combs. After Hayes, Gerald Gannon, a special agent with Homeland Security investigation, gave evidence under direct examination, which is set to resume in a few hours. Sean Diddy Combs was arrested in September 2024 and has pleaded not guilty. The trial is expected to last 7 more weeks. If convicted, Combs could spend the rest of his life in prison. We move to Europe. In Germany, prosecutors have arrested 5 far-right teenagers accused of attacks on asylum seekers and plotting to destabilize the government. The suspects, aged 14 to 18, are members of the right-wing extremist group called the Last Wave of Defense, which was founded in 2024. Their goal, according to authorities, was to collapse Germany's democratic system through violent acts targeting migrants and political opponents. 2 of the teens are accused of attempting murder and arson after setting fire to a cultural center in Brandenburg last October. Police also conducted raids across 13 properties linked to the group. Justice Minister Stephanie Hubig condemned the arrests, noting the shocking revelation that the group was formed by minors. Attorneys say the Trump administration deported Vietnamese and Burmese migrants to South Sudan, violating a federal court order. The emergency motion filed on Tuesday alleges that at least a dozen migrants were removed without proper notice or a chance to contest. A Burmese national who, with limited English, was among them. His lawyer, Jacqueline Brown, says he was removed without an interpreter. She discovered he was already deported when she tried to meet him Tuesday morning. U.S. District Judge Brian Murphy previously barred deportations to third countries without written notice and hearings. He warned that the deportations might constitute criminal contempt. South Sudan remains under a U.S. do not travel advisory due to armed conflict. Lawyers are urging to the judge to order the migrants' return and block further removals. The Department of Homeland Security hasn't confirmed the deportations. The legal battle adds to growing scrutiny of the administration's deportation policies. Global forest loss reached alarming levels in